At long last, we have it. We finally have it. A movie from the DCEU that is fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. Hey there guys, how are you? It's me, the Canadian Movie Buff, with a review of Wonder Woman. No, wait, hang on, let me say that again. Wonder Woman! Alright, my voice can't go that high. It's an origin story about Princess Diana, who grew up on the island of Themyscira. I hope I pronounced that right. It's an island that's hidden from the rest of the world, and you have this civilization that's built around being preparing to fight Ares, the god of war. When Steve Trevor, a pilot from the outside world, comes crashing onto the island and they learn of this world war, Diana suspects that Ares is behind this and goes off into the world to confront him and end the war. I think I speak for everyone when I say that Wonder Woman was a huge redeeming quality of Batman v Superman. The theme song alone got everybody hyped up. I can't remember how it goes. Now that she has a movie of her own, how is it? It's pretty good. It's great actually. But, as what has become the battle cry of the DCEU fandom, don't believe the Rotten Tomatoes score. Origin stories are pretty much the standard for first-time superhero movies, and as far as this one goes, it was handled extremely well. It doesn't feel like we're just being introduced to this character, but it feels like her own adventure. Then again, that's most origin stories in a nutshell, but this one feels a little bit special. I was a little worried we were going to be overstaying our welcome on the island, and the World War I stuff was just going to be skimmed over. Nope, we spent just the right amount of time at each location. It dives deep into the horrors of war and how that shapes Diana as a character. And big thing that I want to get out of the way, the plot is pretty easy to follow. As much as I liked Batman v Superman, I will admit I had a hard time making heads or tails of it. But since we're only dealing with one superhero inside an already established universe, the writers were able to fine-tune the story's focus and give us an enjoyable movie with a plot that made sense. Now I don't know what it is with the DCEU, but they seem to have perfect casting. Gal Gadot knocks it out of the park as the Amazon warrior, bringing a sense of fearlessness, discovery, and selflessness all wrapped under the banner of classic heroism. Wait, why does that sound familiar? Chris Pine does a solid job as Steve Trevor, the pilot that Wonder Woman falls in love with. What I liked about the love story was that they made it progress naturally and it didn't feel forced at all. Plus, it happened in the comics, so adaptation win. They flipped the script on the whole damsel in distress thing, but they don't make Steve a helpless doof who doesn't know how to get himself out of trouble. It doesn't feel like Wonder Woman is trying to save Steve, but rather Steve and Diana are working together. A dynamic duo, if you will. For the most part, there aren't too many special effects. Or at least not too many special effects that are glaringly obvious. When it is used, it's to flip over a tank or destroy a building or put that glowy effect on Wonder Woman's lasso of truth. But when the third act came around, they realized they had underused their budget, so they dumped what was left into the last 20 minutes to create a CGI fest very reminiscent of the Doomsday fight. Come on guys, really? You pretty much turned the final battle with the villain into a boss fight from a video game. And yeah, I will admit, this movie did echo elements of Captain America: The First Avenger. A soldier who wants to do the right thing, fights in a world war where it's revealed that a high-ranking German officer is the hero's arch-nemesis, and then they have an epic battle filled with special effects. But you'd think I was a sexist for calling that out, wouldn't you? If Batman and Superman let you down, Wonder Woman atones for those sins with a well-structured plot, some awesome action sequences, and strong performances from Gadot and Pine. The third act ruined it for me a bit, but it's still worth checking out, and definitely worth watching multiple times, whether it's at the theater or on Blu-ray. I'm gonna try this one more time. Wonder Woman! Nailed it. Alright, that's my review of Wonder Woman. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? What's your favorite movie of the DCEU so far? Are you looking forward to Justice League? Leave your answer by commenting down below. And as always, this is the Canadian Movie Buff saying I hope you had a fantastic weekend at the movies. See ya!